Hello, everyone. Your body is in your safe living room, but does your heart feel lost in a storm? Or have you ever felt like you've been left all alone in a cold, dark trench on a battlefield? The clock clearly says it's 2026, but your soul's clock might be frozen at a single moment. When you can't move forward at all, we call this post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD. Today, we'll talk about the mental scars that we try to ignore but clearly exist beside us. Our pure-hearted hero, Uni, is about to begin a very special and dangerous journey today. Uni is like us, happy at small praises, but fading away at a single line of criticism. Today, Uni will cross the abyss, from a veteran's auditory hallucinations to a civilian's daily fear. Let's explore the shocking truth of how human kindness collapses before a giant wall. Please watch with Uni as we find out how hope begins to leak through the broken cracks. Imagine a cold lab in 1961. Uni is standing in the middle of a massive psychological experiment. In the laboratory of life, we are sometimes forced to play roles that we never wanted. In front of Uni is a voltage controller. In the next room, precious values are bound. Life forces cruel choices, like being told, you can never go back to the way you were. An authoritative doctor in a white coat orders Uni, please press the switch now. It started with very low voltage, a light shock, like a minor mistake or a small accident. Uni feels sorry but presses the switch. The pain doesn't stop, and the voltage keeps rising. Screams from the next room grow louder. Uni's water-drop face begins to tremble with fear. Uni pleads, "Doctor, that person is in so much pain. Please, I want to stop now." But the doctor firmly says, "I take all responsibility. You must continue the experiment." This is the start of PTSD. The event is over, but our brain's alarm system won't turn off. Let's leave the lab and go to Uni's daily life. It's Monday morning at Uni's office. A project prepared over many nights is ruthlessly crumpled on the boss's desk like scrap paper. The boss's cold words, "Is this your best? I'm so disappointed," pierce Uni's heart. It's just a critique, but to Uni, who suffered workplace bullying, it sounds like an explosion. A red warning light flashes in Uni's heart, but an apology comes out of Uni's mouth first. "I'm sorry, I'll do it again." This is the silent daily war we all experience every day. On the surface, it's just paperwork, but inside Uni's brain, a desperate battle for survival rages. Even lunch isn't peaceful. Colleagues are gathered, subtly whispering and excluding one person. Uni knows it's wrong, but stays silent because the group leader is watching. The fear of being alienated has instantly paralyzed Uni's moral muscles. Painful memories of being rejected after asking for help in the past hold Uni back again. After work, Uni meets a partner who tries to control everything from outfits to speech. It's for your own good. Before this sweet authority, Uni's own colors slowly fade away. Whenever a conflict arises, Uni freezes instead of fighting. The old scars have bound Uni. Checking SNS late at night, thousands of likes say, "You must live like this too." Trapped by the words "you're falling behind," Uni buys things and takes fake happy photos. Kneeling before invisible authority. Why do we collapse so easily before past scars? Psychology calls this the agentic state, a state of believing you're a tool, not a master. A tool that follows orders from authority or past scars can no longer feel responsible. Making excuses like "I was told to do it," Uni walks deeper into the swamp of helplessness. PTSD is a scary condition that turns us into agents of scarred memories rather than masters of life. But everyone, there is always a way for Uni's water-drop face to become clear again. Now, it's time to turn this crisis of pain into a climax of recovery. Shall we take courage? The first secret to breaking the chain is distancing. Create a gap between the scar and yourself. Practice separating past memories from your current self. Notice that my body is reacting now. Now, when facing the boss or a nightmare, Uni asks themselves a question. Ask yourself, is this fear from 1961 or is it from right now in 2026? You must practice separating the past reaction from your current physical safety. Start putting I back into the subject to reclaim yourself as an actor, not an agent. Declare, I am watching this memory right now, instead of the memory is hurting me. Even in Milgram's lab, 35% of the units finally refused the switch and stood up. Were they extraordinary heroes? No, they were just ordinary people taking responsibility. Ordinary people who said, the switch my finger presses is my responsibility, made the change. They weren't isolated, they trusted their senses. Let's begin that practice now. Let's learn 5 psychological training steps with Uni that you can start practicing today. Step 1. Name your uncomfortable intuition. You must listen to the signals your body sends. Tightness in your chest or shaking hands are urgent emergency bells from past scars. Now Uni mutters when the chest feels tight. The scarred child inside me is trembling. Soothe yourself. You feel in danger now. But it's okay. It's very safe here right now. Step 2. The art of the pause. Instant answers or running away are shortcuts to obedience. Take at least 3 seconds in any situation. It's vital to give your brain time to judge. When facing unfair orders or sudden anxiety, take a breath or a sip of water. Those 3 seconds to wake your judgment turn you from a tool of scars into a master of life. Step 3. Ask questions. Authority or fear hates and fears being questioned the most. Ask politely, does this memory help me now? Or who is hurt by this decision? As Uni starts asking, the absolute power of fear slowly shifts into the realm of logic. Step 4. Practice small refusals. Refusal is a muscle. It withers if you don't use it. When everyone orders the same lunch, Uni boldly says, I want to eat something else today. Small acts of independence build the strength to withstand great waves of trauma later. You build moral muscle to say proudly, I will never surrender to this scar again. Step 5. Find your moral ally. You need just one person who understands your pain. In the Milgram experiment, obedience plummeted with just one disagreeing colleague. It's scary alone, but the magic of authority fails if someone listens to your pain. Now, Uni is no longer alone in the office or on the weary stage of life. Everyone, sometimes obedience and giving up feel comfortable. No thinking or responsibility needed. But at the end of that fake comfort, only the loss of self and deep emptiness remain. Uni strokes the water drop face in the mirror. I won't be anyone's tool anymore. Uni's eyes shine. I am the master of my scars. I will decide the pace of my healing. Becoming a true adult is a declaration to carry the weight of your actions and healing. Thinking for yourself beyond the banality of evil is the true start of healing. Instead of the main road others chose, Uni moves toward a small trail they discovered. The path may be rough, but every footprint will be etched with Uni's own precious meaning. In relationships and among friends, Uni is no longer a silent bystander. Uni takes the courage to reach out to a lonely friend and speak honestly about feelings. Seeing a person's pain as greater than the crowd's authority makes Uni most like Uni. Who is holding your life switch right now? Have you left it to past scars? Take that switch back. It might be stiff and heavy at first, but it belongs only to you. A refusal from just one person can change the whole flow. You can be that protagonist. Uni's face shines in the sunlight. It's the brilliant light of a life decided by oneself. Start your mind's quarantine. Use vaccines of doubt and questions when authority invades. You are not a performer of orders. You are a great creator who makes your own values. Even on exhausting days, never forget that your clear soul is always shining within. Your existence itself is already a great miracle and a one-of-a-kind gem in the world. Finally, please tell yourself once more, I am the only master of my life. I hope the small courage Uni showed today becomes a warm spark in your heart. When you wake up tomorrow morning, wake up as the proud protagonist of your own life. Thank you for watching. I support your daily life being filled with proactive joy. Please give yourself a hug tonight. You've done well enough and you have survived. Have a peaceful night. You will meet a clearer version of yourself tomorrow. I love you.